Well, Devan Johnson has cheered since she was a young girl. She started out as a flyer, girl at the top of the stunts, and she's now a back spotter at the bottom.
Well, along the way, she and her big sister Alex have had their share of injuries. At one point, both of them suffered a concussion in the same week. But the Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here to talk about how a screening tool can help doctors treat a concussion.
And Sine and Tom, I think a lot of people don't realize this, but cheerleading is considered a higher risk sport for concussions because of the complexity of some of the stunts the girls perform. And Devan has been already treated for 2 concussions. But there was a big difference between how she was treated the first go round and the second time. Take a look.
16-year-old Devan Johnson remembers the moment last year that a cheerleading stunt went very wrong, and a falling teammate hit her hard on the head.
And then I just remember throwing her, and then a big hit, and then I was on the floor.
This was actually Johnson's second concussion. 6 years ago in the 5th grade, she had her first. The same week, her big sister Alex, now a cheerleader for Indiana University, suffered one. And after that first head injury, their mom, Judy Johnson, says Devan was sent from doctor to doctor.
It was a trip to the emergency room, come home from a weekend of sports, and then waiting for an appointment, getting in, being sent from pediatrician to a specialist checking out.
And that's because concussions, while common in contact sports, can be hard to diagnose. A concussion happens when a blow to the head or a sudden jarring movement shakes the brain inside the skull, stretching and damaging brain cells and triggering chemical changes in the brain. But Emory sports medicine physician Dr. Kenneth Montner says you can't see the damage.
So there's no scan we can do. There's no one test that tells us for sure if someone had a concussion or not. And so we base it a lot on what the athlete is telling us from their symptoms. But the only real objective piece of information we have is this baseline test or this impact test.
And that test came in handy when Devan was hit a second time by a falling cheerleader on her competitive cheering team.
I saw my teammate looking at me like I had just gotten hit by a truck, and I was like, oh, my head just started throbbing really bad as time went on.
But this time, Devan's school, Pace Academy, had given her a baseline concussion test offered to varsity athletes before she was injured. So instead of going from doctor to doctor, a school athletic trainer sent her directly to Dr. Montner to be checked for a concussion.
It's not a black or white, you pass or you fail. We also look at balance, and we look a lot at the eyes.
I just wasn't myself. I was just kind of quiet and not paying attention to anything really. I wasn't hungry, I was just there.
About 5 days after her second concussion, Devan took the impact test again, allowing Dr. Montner to compare her brain function before and after the concussion. She says she failed.
My head felt fine for about a week later, but I was still failing the test, so the trainer would still not let me go to sports.
She had to sit out, had to limit her classroom time, had to limit her screen time, no TV, not a lot of heavy homework exams.
I took the impact test 3 times before I passed it.
But a year later, Devan Johnson is back to cheering and back to feeling like herself again.
And a baseline concussion screening test is recommended for kids who are playing contact sports starting at about the age of 10, and then they should get re-screened for that baseline test every 2 years. And the test is done on a computer. It takes about 30 minutes, and there's now a pediatric impact test for kids as young as 5. And Tom and Sine, the test generally runs anywhere between about $35 and $50 depending on the insurance coverage.
So some schools are actually providing this for
Yes,
their
it's not mandatory that kids get this in contact sports in Georgia, but it is recommended by most concussion specialists.
All right, Beth, thanks.